Hello, and welcome back to Quantum Suicide. On the last episode, we spent our time hanging out with Katashi. We made cupcakes together. We looked for trees that made carrots. I would say together, but he spent most of his time laughing at us. And we jumped using the pocket watch to an empty ship heading towards the black hole. Now it is time for the game Vampire Children, where we are the vampire. I have chosen to go in alone and lie to Katashi. So we'll see where this goes. In the hallways, the rest of the crew were already assembled. Dai appeared as I arrived.
I'd like to take this moment to tell you all, my children, how proud I am of you.
Well, how proud are you? On a scale of 1 to 10.
You're actually proud of us.
Because we're here on time?
Of course I am, Yoshiki. And I'm going to be even prouder when you all breed and I finally become...
Bet you're gonna say a grandmother, but I still don't like the game using the term breed. Dai pretended to wipe a tear of joy from her eyes.
A grandmother.
Oh, how predictable. You're not that old. You're like, what? I don't know. You're an AI, so I would assume your age would still be in the single digits.
Wait, I'm your child?
Yoshiki's too friendly and too nice to understand.
Didn't your parents ever tell you? You were adopted.
Oh, this is too cruel.
What?
Yoshiki, she's pulling your leg.
Yoshiki, she is lying. You were not adopted.
I mean, you don't know that. You're the same age, so you'd be too young to know.
Captain, stop ruining my fun.
Can we please just get on with this?
Could we get this delayed, therefore we don't have to play this week? Maybe another week extension?
This is why you're not my favorite child.
Who is? Is it me? Is it Yoshiki? Can it be both of us? Dai poked her tongue out at the captain, and he turned to the rest of the crew.
Welcome, welcome. Today's the day you all become proud parents, or the undead.
Or both.
Each round takes half an hour. Within that period, you and a single unique partner may enter the dining hall to breed.
As long as you wipe down the surfaces once you're done.
Once you have bred, please leave the hall so others may use the space.
More reason to make sure it's clean.
When the round comes to an end, I will announce the birth tally and round 2 will begin.
Quick pregnancies.
After 3 rounds, the game will come to an end, along with someone's life.
As all the games go.
I just can't explain how much I love this game. I don't know if it's the death or the breeding, but this game makes me so excited.
That's kind of gross. I hope it's the death. Honestly, that seems like it's the better option. Yeah, right. I hope you all agree with me. I guess, because then otherwise that makes me the weird one. I guess, if I'm in the minority of this 50-50.
I'll be waiting inside the dining hall to join you together in your partnerships. Round 1 starts now. Toodles!
Okay. Dad jumped through the wall into the next room. Vladimir and Melody quickly scurried off into the dining hall, as we shouldn't... Honestly, I wonder if there is a timeline, obviously doubtful, where Vladimir is the vampire, because he would make sure one of us takes Melody, right? But also, if Melody ends up being a vampire, then Vladimir is basically killing himself, just trying to, because he thinks he's protecting her. The hallway was silent for a moment before Katashi appeared before me.
Ruby, let's go next.
Approach me. Katashi,
What's wrong? We are guaranteed a point each.
Go with Nicholas. No, we aren't. Katashi looked shocked for a moment. I thought he realized the truth, but then he revealed that he definitely hadn't.
Wait, do you think I'm the vampire? That I would try to kill you?
Oh man, that's even worse than the... No, that isn't it at all. As I begin to explain, Nicholas' voice filled the hallway.
Wait, Katashi is the vampire.
What?
Katashi turned his face to the rest of the crew, his face full of shock.
I heard you trying to convince him to breed with you.
What? No. That's not what's happening.
Then why are you refusing to breed with Katashi if you don't think he's the vampire?
Because I'm the vampire. We may as well just reveal it.
Silence is not a convincing argument.
I mean, that is true. I like to play my social deduction games. When you have to accuse someone and they don't respond, they're either thinking of a lie, writing stuff down to forge a lie, or they're a role who wants you to think they're evil, such as Jess is in Town of Salem, Tana's in Werewolf, that sort of thing. Vladimir and Melody had just emerged from the dining hall.
Vladimir, I have reason to believe that Katashi is the vampire. I implore you to not breed with him, for Melody's sake.
Vladimir pulled Melody closer to him, away from Katashi. Everyone's suspicious eyes were on Katashi. Oh, do I throw him under the bus, though? I don't know. Honestly, it's in these types of situations, I don't know what I would do. If I was physically in this situation, would I throw Katashi under the bus? Or would I throw myself under the bus? Because obviously the right thing to do is to tell the truth, which is what I guess I'm leaning towards. But obviously then you've got the survival instinct, which is to keep quiet. So I'm gonna have to save. Honestly, I'll tell him the truth, I guess. Nicholas, you're wrong.
No!
I'm the vampire, not Katashi. The crew all stood, stunned. Katashi's face, now over the shock, was soft and fearful.
You should have let me die.
I
I
couldn't.
would be happy dying if I knew you lived.
That's why I couldn't. So would I. Looks like I alone get that pleasure. Katashi and I spoke, while the whole crew looked in reverent silence.
No one will breed with me now anyway, out of fear.
They don't need to, as long as I turn no one. I will lose and you will win.
Newbie,
I'm sorry it worked out like this.
so am I.
All 3 rounds passed and no one dared to breed with Katashi or myself. We sat outside at the dining hall, enjoying what little time we had left.
I just wish you would let me be your Clyde.
And you would have died with me. Yeah, in hindsight, so do I.
I would like to thank everyone for playing this round of the deletion game. Or rather, not.
Yeah, well, Dad looked disappointed at me and Katashi. I don't think this game is possible with 7 players. At least based on at least when Beatrix is alive, because Beatrix just, I guess she figures out everything, and that's when it was 3 of us against 4.
This game was supposed to be epic, and you had to go and ruin it with your big, stupid mouths.
No, this game was not supposed to be epic. The dialogue used to explain the game just kind of ruined it.
I would give you the final score, but who cares, really? We all know how this ends.
Yep.
Congratulations. Even as a vampire, you're still a loser.
Sucks to be you. You don't get any entertainment. The only entertainment you get will be in the actual fact of me dying, not the game itself. Yay for me! Di wasn't having any of my sarcasm. She was legitimately upset that I had ruined her game.
You don't even get the wheel. You get nothing.
You lose. Good day, sir. What, like I don't die? No, of course I'm gonna die.
I didn't say that.
We just get nothing. I turned to address the crew.
If you could all please make your way to your personal quarters, I will be there shortly with further instructions.
Dai, what is the meaning of this?
Are they gonna have to kill us in exchange to save themselves?
I said, go to your quarters!
I'm gonna go to my halves. Has that triangle always been on the floor? I don't know. The lights flickered on and off in the hallway. Dai's irritations starting to affect the functions of the ship's electronics. Katashi tried to mouth something to his man on his way out, but I didn't catch what he was saying. Finally, everyone was gone, leaving me alone with Dai.
I put in a lot of effort to make these games, you know.
Why? I'm sorry, Dai.
Sorry doesn't make my game fun again, now does it?
We could always play again. I guess it doesn't.
If you could please step into the dining hall, I want to have a private word with you.
I mean, if you're just gonna turn off the oxygen, why did everyone need to get sent away? I did so, and Dai followed through the wall.
Congratulations. Enjoy your nothing.
Why, there's nothing. The dining hall went pitch black. I couldn't see anything, couldn't hear anything, smell anything, or feel anything. What's going on? There was no response. Turns out, a vacuum was a large part of my nothing experience. It drew my last breath only seconds later. That was quick. That was unexpectedly quick. Okay, cool. Load time.
This isn't what it seems.
Is that so?
No! I swear on my life that I'm not the vampire.
It was then that the captain spoke up.
I do not like playing guessing games. But perhaps Katashi could be telling the truth. Both Katashi and said that wasn't the case.
Zero
Where there is smoke, there is fire. But perhaps we are looking for...
Zero vampires?
Okay.
Where there is smoke, there is fire. But perhaps we are looking for the fire in the wrong place.
Yeah, it could be us.
Are you the vampire?
I couldn't believe I was going to get caught this easily. I panicked, okay?
Newbie,
Katashi?
for moments, when I was the vampire, I was honestly relieved.
Why?
Because if I died, you wouldn't. And I was happy with that. No,
All 3 rounds passed and
I just wish you had...
same. This is the same, same text. Cool. Oh wait, no, back. Timeline. Check the timeline out. Cool. Prologue.
How's our little ray of sunshine doing this morning?
Yeah, none. That's what we said last time. I'm a woman.
You most certainly are, and quite an attractive one at that.
Thank you. Thank you.
No, thank you. It's nice to see a fresh new face around here.
You sure that's not your vision that we should be concerned about? Beatrix fixed her instant gaze on me for a moment, slowly drawing her face closer to mine. Finally, unable to keep a straight face any longer, she burst out laughing.
A comedian. I like that.
Water, as requested.
Thank you.
Nicholas, excellent timing. This is my extremely handsome little brother Nicholas.
You didn't even ask a patient her name. Yeah,
Whoops.
cool. Is Jordan a unisex name? Oh, that's 2 E's. Same name. Why not? By the way, Beatrix, I've taken the liberty of informing the captain while patient is awake. Is it going to count as new dialogue because it's changing the pronouns?
We haven't even...
How's the memory? What's going on? I have no idea what you're talking about. I guess this is mostly just skipping, right? Since it's the same one. Well, yeah, so... I'd love to take a chance to look at your programming sometime.
That's not going to happen anytime.
What
Very
now?
well then.
Trying to look at a chip bearing the... Cool. Has our profession changed with our gender? Because obviously, I don't recall, even though it was like, this is like months ago at this point, the very first episode where we met I don't recall us actually asking to, look at I's programming.
That's
I don't remember. Cool. Yes, Captain. Feeling out. Cool.
As we...
Of course you did. Can you help me? Nope. That's very kind of you to mind food we rationed.
Kinda.
Yeah. Creating stuff, I guess. It's new. I try and keep my up with my imagination. There's something so satisfying about actually building the things that you come up with in your head.
Me too! I'm currently working on a machine that'll plump a pillow to perfect plumpness. You can't oversell the value of comfort on a ship like this.
Can you not? I see, that's interesting. Even though I cleared my even though I cleaned every last morsel off my plate, I still felt ravenous. So are you all allowed to tell me anything about what's happening? I know I'm on the Everett, but apart from that, I've got no idea what's going on.
Oh,
Resources. Responsible.
No. What?
Skipping most of this. Dr. Andreas Gunther Vogel's death. So, yeah, it is... So, they had a whole family of doctors in here at some point.
Unless you want me to pass judgment right now, you should let her wander. Remember, my game, my rules.
Oh, yeah, we've got to make 10, don't we? I understand how you... the two personalities, that shouldn't be possible, should it? Cool.
I would...
You can call... Cool. I don't know.
Enough.
Makes sense. Can you repeat, please, the game instructions? No, I got it. We remember the game. Oh, hi, Sora. It's been a while since we've seen you. Though in some timelines you do exist. Aren't you a spitting image of your mother? Cool. So do you guys need a part of... Cool. Alright, we're off to go climb some trees. Daddy! Yeah, I trust Vladimir. We don't trust... Beatrix scared me half to death. Didn't hear you come in.
Truth be told, I followed you in. I guess that makes me a stalker. Do you like that?
No. No. Why? Maybe if you had said, like, you know, hi, mind if I joined you in the bath? That would make it less creepy. Your answer still would be no, because why would you bathe together with someone? It's kind of weird. Let's be true. Let's be truthful. Let me finish sentences myself. Cool. Let me clean up and I'll be right there. Cool. Information swap.
There.
Sounds like plan. Sure, why not?
Excellent. So, in 2 days we will all combine our numbers. In the meantime, do not divulge your number to any other crew member under any circumstances.
No, I'm going to tell everyone, because...
In any case, I believe that Beatrix promised you dinner. So now that we've finished our business, let's move on to something more enjoyable.
Like food. Food's always enjoyable. I say that, I'm a picky eater.
That's easy. I already know your number is 5.
You mapped it out. How'd you know?
Lucky guess.
Cool. Hopefully,
If we can't refuse to play the game.
I've got to skip everything. Come on. Support the idea. Go to chemical quarters. Just talk. Anything but the deletion game. It's all anyone has to talk about since I've gotten here. Let's talk about something else. Talk about yourself.
There's nothing.
So we have seen this a bit. I'm not talking. I'm not asking you to tell me all your secrets. Okay. Quests. Cool. How do I turn you off?
Well, if the... You're
are all these word different? That's what we look like? Cool. May as well get ourselves killed again.
It's nice of you.
Continue lying to them. Perhaps, in fact, I don't know. They know my parents, but truly made me feel welcome. The Everett for that. Cool. You can't skip this, so must be new. Anyway, how about breaking promises now?
Could you look after Melody for a moment while Sora and I swap cards? We'll be back in a tick.
Okay, of course. Sora and Vladimir headed to the dining hall, and while Melody and I waited in the hallway. How are you today? Are you doing okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. But I want to go somewhere else. It's boring here.
You gotta wait for your parents. Boring? Well, we can't have you bored now, can we? How about we play a little game while we wait for your mum and dad to come back? What kind of game would we play?
Hide and seek?
No, because that involves you running away. No, that it's not big enough in here for that. How about I Spy?
Okay, I'll go first. I spy with my little eye something beginning with S.
Signs, systems, screens, space, stars. There's no stairs. So, yeah. Oh, it could also be people. Shizuka, yeah. Let's see, is it Shizuka?
Nope.
Space? Spaceship?
Nope.
what it starts.
Yep, it's the stars outside in space.
That's a good one, Melody. Okay, my turn. I spy with my lights. I'm in beginning with.
Mummy's back!
That's not a letter. I was going to say L, but have it your way. Well, I guess we're taking the L with us then.
I hope she didn't cause too much trouble while we were gone.
I'm not going to answer that question. Maybe she was, maybe she wasn't. She wasn't any trouble at all.
Well, let's get on with it, shall we?
Okay. Once the room was free, Sora and I spoke to
We
Di.
would like to use the transaction terminals.
Excellent. Right this way.
Cool. A metallic clang.
You have 10 minutes to complete the transaction.
Sora stepped up in the primary terminal and gestured for me to take the place of the terminal across from her. So silently I complied. As soon as I stepped in front of the terminal from the sun, the front and side walls prevented me from seeing anything. All my attention was focused on the screen. Whatever happened, it would determine my future. The sensation of placing my hands on something that wasn't physically there felt very surreal. It's just like VR. I've been expecting to feel a slight electric vibration as I placed my palm against the surface, but there was nothing there. That's what it's light. It's a hologram. My terminal beeped as my handprint verified my own. The terminal changed my display name and card number, a lonely 5. On my screen, I saw the word "give" light up. What are you doing? We're supposed to be combining.
Transaction complete. Thank you for participating in the deletion game. Please come again.
You don't know how much you're like them, do you? Your mother and I were as thick as thieves, you know. She used to do that same little nose wiggle when she was lying as well.
Okay, then. What if we weren't lying?
It made her a terrible poker player. You've picked that up from her.
We've never played poker with our parents, though, so how would we know? You knew?
Of course I knew. I'm not just a pretty face, you know.
You're a mother as well. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to lie to you. I just panicked and blurted it out. I didn't know how to fix it, and just thought I'd go through it as planned. But you gave away your card. Why would you do that? Sora paused, her face softening into a compassionate smile.
Your life.
All the people making 10.
What is the meaning of this, Dai? You got our scores wrong. Why else would my wife have 0? Tell me this instant.
Oh, that's Sora gone. No, it would be me.
My records are quite complete throughout.
Nope. You have no control. I don't know why some of them just are considered. Oh, are you asking to control? It's like, yes, I'm pretty sure that's the exact same example we gave last time. Well, I said first time. I hear my out.
I don't.
Yeah. Just skipping all of it. We've done. I don't know. I'm gonna go with fresh air. Deco Lounge simulated fresh air would be nice, and even if I'd never had the chance to experience open air environments on Earth firsthand, I could easily see their appeal. I headed out of my room and up the hall towards the Eco Lounge. The Eco Lounge door opened. To my surprise, Yoshiki was standing in the doorway, almost as surprised as I was. Yoshiki? You're looking crazy, man. And we've only just met you.
Hey, how's it going?
Hi. Yoshiki looked like he hadn't slept in ages. I guess I wasn't really the one to talk, considering I probably looked every bit as disheveled as he did. I came by to get some fresh air. I couldn't sleep.
Hey, me neither. See? We're already BFFs. We even think the same.
Because we finished each other's sandwiches. Haha, yeah. I forced a weak smile. Even with everything that had happened, it felt like I was talking to Yoshiki on any other day.
To be honest, I was just about to leave because, well, don't make fun of me, but I didn't feel like being all alone. So would you mind if I stuck around while you're here?
No, go for it, man. Of course not. Actually, I would probably go for some company too. Would you rather be someone other than me? I actually would like to be. No. Yoshiki's always welcome. Everyone's always welcome, really, because it's a good crew. even though people get on each other's nerves. Actually, no, I could use the company too. Yoshiki grabbed my arm and pulled me swiftly into the Eco Lounge. Then he made his way up a small hill. The same place that I had my picnic with Sora and her family. Once there, Yoshiki sprawled out on the grass and patted the ground net beside him. I lay down beside him, and the two of us stared out at the large observation window overhead. Hands behind our heads.
I wonder what living on a planet is like.
That depends on the planet. I imagine living on Mars would be lonely, given, it's very rarely to communicate, I guess. And anyone who goes there now would have to live the rest of their lives there. And it's not even habitable right now, whereas living on Earth, and let's not sugarcoat it, really. I apologize, but it's full of idiots. Myself included, though, so, I'm at least self-aware on that much. I wonder what...
I've seen videos of people on Earth using vehicles called cars as a mode of transport, which are like small pods that don't fly.
You don't know what a car is? How far in the future are we?
A surface town alone could be roughly 100 times the length of this spaceship, so they needed ways to get around quickly. That must have been amazing.
Well, I mean, I guess it would be for someone who, either in the past, or apparently someone really far in the future, so, yeah. I guess I never really thought about it.
My mum used to tell me that in her country, trains were a very popular mode of transport.
Yeah, I guess. Okay, so we're, what, one generation ahead? Or was, your parents... I forget, were the parents the very last, generation on Earth?
She told me that her dad helped work on a train called the Hyperloop, which was so fast that people could travel from one side of the country to the other faster than ever before.
So what's that, the next version of a bullet train? Maybe? I'm trying to understand that. Anyway, what's the train?
Think like a transportation unit that runs along tracks and can carry heaps and heaps of people at once to set destinations.
I'm trying to think of a way of how I would have answered the question. But if they know what a car is, it's like several of those in a train, I guess, is what I would have went with. That's pretty cool.
My mum loves trains so much that my dad used to joke that she'd have chosen to marry a train over him if it was legal. When I was born, she tried to name me Henkyu instead of Yoshiki.
Why Henkyu or Henkyu?
It was the name of her favorite train line.
Oh, okay. Thank you for answering my question, though. It's very kind of you. That is hilarious. Good thing they went with Yoshiki. Henkyu would just be too much. I started laughing uncontrollably. Henkyu Sasaki. Henkyu. Named after the mode of transport. That would be like me being called Spaceship. Right?
Yeah. It would be silly to have that as a middle name.
Your mother got that as a middle name, so it's still in your name. Wait, are you upset? I'm sorry, I shouldn't have laughed. Maybe you wanted to be called Yoshiki Henkyu Sasaki.
Well, technically I am.
Huh?
Well, you see, it isn't customary for Japanese people to have middle names, but my mom spent a lot of time in Australia when she was at university, and she loved how many Westerners had middle names, so...
I don't know. Because some people, from what I'm aware of, some people even use their middle names as the way to address them. And not even not even for the sake of seniors and juniors, where they've obviously got the same, first two names. Well, it's first two names. Same names as in, forename and surname. So, I'm so sorry, I wish I was called Henkyu. I didn't even know I loved that name until just then. Yoshiki's somber expression was broken at the end of my sentence, with that appeared to be a light bulb moment. He appeared to have just had the greatest idea ever. And a smile spread slowly across his face, making me extremely nervous.
Really? Do you mean it? This is perfect!
What have we done? What is it?
You can take Henkyu as your middle name too, and we can match! Just like a family! No,
What?
wait, scratch that.
I don't think that's how names work, especially middle names for family. A look of realization, a look of dawning realization spread across Yoshiki's face.
We are family.
Okay. Well, she looked at me with puppy dog eyes. I released a sigh before continuing the train of thought. I would love to be Zero Henkyu.
Come here, fam.
Yoshiki opened his arms wide for a hug. Before I could make my way into his arms, he grew impatient and pounced on me, embracing me and rocking side to side while holding me tight. Okay, well, I'd say it's probably about time we headed over to the dining hall and get some breakfast. Let's head out. With that, we'll have to leave it there. Hopefully you enjoyed. It's definitely been an interesting experience. Hopefully I can see you in the next one as well. With that, goodbye.